Well, we assume the assumption is Ohio State's going to, beat everybody by double digits, which obviously wouldn't stun anybody. In the West, Wisconsin the favorite, but, the quarterback situation there with the injury to Cone, who knows what's going to happen there. We'll find out on your network tomorrow night. Let me ask you this about locally here. Is this a year maybe because the expectations for Michigan, even by their fan base, is not too high, that they can actually be a surprise team?
Here's the thing. Usually every year, Howard and Jerry and I get on this bus, and we tour the Big Ten, as you guys know, and we see every team practice. And I feel like I have a really good sense of where they are. I feel like we know more about these teams than anyone, which is our job. I'm not saying that to brag. Like, we should know more, right? We have access that other people don't have, and this is all we cover. And so normally I have a pretty good feel. I really don't this year. I watched Joe Milton. Obviously, we saw him very minimally last year. Watched him in preseason camp. I remember leaving Ann Arbor last year, and Jerry and Howard and I were talking on the bus, and we said they have three guys who can play. Like, they got a really good quarterback situation there with, obviously, we knew Patterson and McCaffrey looked good, and Joe Milton as well. So, I like Joe Milton, certainly physically looks the part, but I just think it's really hard when you have no non-conference games, you don't have a chance to work a guy into a spot, and you open with a team I think is really good in Minnesota with a lot of veteran pieces coming back. So, were Michigan to have a good year, it would be a surprise. I think they'll be over 500 and whatever in the mix or whatever, but were they to win the division, it would be a surprise, kind of by definition. And I don't know. I just don't really see it. It's a team that lost more players to the NFL draft than any other team in the country other than LSU. Now Ohio State lost the same number, but still, it just feels like you go from 9-4, you lose 10 guys to the draft, and you get better, replacing a quarterback, replacing a ton on both sides of the ball. I don't know. I don't see it, but again, I didn't get to see them in camp, so maybe they will be a surprise.
And